Hi guys, welcome. So I intended to come on early, but of course the whole day got away from me. So I'm going to do the best I can to just get through some questions right now. Tomorrow I'm going to do another donation-based one for tomorrow, like I did yesterday with the $5. But for today, we're just going to do a regular one because I probably won't be able to last too long. But let me see what I can get through. All right, let me put you down here, Bubba. All right, good girl. All right, let's see who we got here first. I know tomorrow I'm going to try to come on 3 times, get back into the swing of things as best I can. Bonita is looking for love. All right, what's going on for Bonita? Well, you got an offering of love coming in here with a water sign. This person may be interested in taking you on vacation or moving across water or traveling to the beach. The relationship with this person can transform your entire life with the death card here. It also looks like it's going to be built on solid ground, and you might meet them through work. I think that they're going to be a water sign. Elantra. Has Marquis thought about contacting me? Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd be shocked if you didn't hear from him soon. AJ, how am I doing on my spiritual journey? Coming along. Persevering. Conquering it. Take a leap of faith. So if there's something spiritually that you wanted to do, learn how to read tarot cards, learn how to read astrology, anything like that, I would say take a leap of faith and start it. Even if you have to do it on your own, because it looks like a leap of faith is going to take you to the next level. Queen of Swords. George unblocked me and ended things with me last night. Is it over for good? I don't think so. No, it's not over for good. Sweetie Pie, General. Okay, you have an offering of love or a soulmate relationship coming in around a water sign. If you're a water sign, that's you. If not, the water sign comes in. This person could have a love of adventure. They may be a little bit argumentative. That could be their personality, and that may stress you out at points. But the relationship between you and them will be highly passionate. It also looks like you might have a decision to make around an air sign. So I don't know if you're already with an air sign or you're already with the water sign. There could be a choice or a decision that you have to make between the 2 people. An air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Anjali. Next 3 months. Okay. Next 3 months. Okay, life moves forward spiritually. So you may get into some kind of a spiritual practice or something that is new that takes you to another level spiritually. And it may bring a lot of peace to your life just in general. It looks like you're persevering and you're bringing in a lot of extra money this year. You got the world at your feet. And you also have some fun, carefree times ahead of you. Now, when it comes to a spiritual practice, it could be anything. It could be yoga, Buddhism, chanting, meditation, but it looks like it's going to be something new or something new to you that you're going to benefit from a lot. It's going to bring a lot of peace to your life. Elizabeth, will I get a call back from the job I applied for today? I think so. I think you're going to get a call back, and maybe an interview or a second interview. I don't know if you've already had one, but I think that you're going to get a call back, definitely. Gracie, does Connor, the Cancer, intuitively know that I like him? You know, it only comes up at 33% chance. I think he knows, but he almost doesn't believe it. Like, he doesn't believe that you would be into him. Or like he thinks that he's not good enough for you or something like that. I don't know. Christy, general reading, okay. You may be feeling a little bit stuck with the Hanged Man, but you got an offering of love coming in and a lot of passion around you that brings in balance and adventure. So if you're not with somebody, a new person could show up, a new love interest. If you are with somebody, you could reignite that flame and you can find a lot of passion, balance, adventure. And you may be coming to a point where you're starting to release some old anxiety and some old bullshit that's been around. You may be letting go of that. I think the next 3 months are going to be really good. The next couple of months are going to be pretty good for you. It might be even exciting. Shay, general reading. You have an air sign coming in around you that could be bringing in offering of love. They're going to have financial stability, and it could be some kind of a fated meeting here. So it would be an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini shows up, or you run into them like the Judgment card is here out of the blue. You may be at that point regretting something that happened in the past that you haven't totally let go of, but you will let go of it. And I think that you could move forward with this air sign. You know, it's up to you. It depends where you are with your personal relationships. If you're not with anyone, this air sign could come in and rock your world. If you are with somebody, this could be your current relationship moving forward. This person's going to have money. There's going to be money around them. How's the Aries feeling about me for TD? All right. How's the Aries feeling? Oh, the Aries is feeling very connected today. Working hard and connected. Definitely. They feel very good about you today. Lauren C. Will me and him be in a relationship this year? You got a 70% chance yes with the 2 aces, but you also have the Sun card. So I'm going to say that that's pretty damn close to 100% yes with the Sun card. Hey, baby. Go ahead. No, you don't want it? You want me to lift you up? All right, I'll lift you up. Okay. All right. Let me sit here. Sister Moon, is he feeling in love with his girlfriend right now? You know, I'm not seeing that there is any, oh, damn, that went flying. I've never really seen any love between the two of them. But let's look. There's not a whole lot of love between the two of them. You know, it's more like, I don't want to say that they don't feel anything for each other, but it's almost like they're together because they don't feel love. Like, because it's easy. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of love connection between the two of them. It's kind of a peculiar relationship that they have. Queen of Swords. How does George feel about ending things, and will I see him soon? Yeah, I'm not really buying this ending nonsense. I don't really believe it. Let's see. You're going to see him soon. You're going to see him soon. This is how he feels. He feels like he has choices, and he's calling the shots. You got the Nine of Cups, which means he feels like he can make a wish and he can get whatever he wants. He's kind of playing this a little bit like the ball's in my court. We're going to do it at my pace. I'm not believing this whole ending thing. It does show the Queen of Swords here could be that he has sharp words for you, or he says sharp things. I wouldn't believe it 100% because I just don't think that this is, I don't think it's over. You know, it's like, it reminds me a little bit of the guy that I dated off and on for 10 years. He used to, every once in a while, he would give me this bullshit with, okay, we're done. I'm not going to see you anymore. Don't contact me. I don't want to hear from you. And it would last a couple of weeks, and then he would come back. And I used to get really upset in the beginning, but after a while, I was like, yeah, you know what? He's full of shit. And one of my friends, I told it to her, and she even said to me, she goes, even I don't believe him anymore. And she's like, don't let it bother you. And, you know, at the time while I was living it, I didn't realize it, but at the end of the day, it was my call. I decided I didn't want to see him anymore, and I ended it. So I'm not buying this whole whatever it is he thinks that he ended. Although I mean, I'm not taking it away from you. It's painful when somebody says that to you, but it just doesn't seem like he's going away for that long. Anna, is JF remove the block for us to reconcile? Or NB? What's NB mean? Is Jeff remove the block for us to reconcile? Or NB? All right, well, let's just see if he's removed. Did he block you or something? If he hasn't removed the block, he's going to remove the block. And now, I don't know why you were blocked. It doesn't seem like he wanted to do it. It seemed like he had to do it. I don't know if it had something to do with work or had something to do with, something that had to do with work. It was because of his job. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think that this block is going to last for very long, if it's even still blocked. You know, some people can be very peculiar about their jobs. I don't think it's going to be that long before you guys are talking again. If you haven't spoken to him, I think he's going to show up pretty soon. Or you're going to hear from him pretty soon. Isla, will my dad accept what I'm going to ask him? Okay, let's see. Well, I get a 33% chance with one ace, but I have the Chariot here, which means that things should move forward quickly. So I'm going to say that it may take some doing. You may not get what you want from him immediately. You may have to really push it, but I think eventually you're going to get what you want out of him. Or he'll accept it. Where the heck was I? Marth. How will the Leo react if I act rude and ignorant? Okay. It's kind of funny because it kind of shows that you're going to get what you want with the Nine of Cups if you act a little bit rude. I'm going to say I wouldn't go crazy. I wouldn't be over the top, but I do think that being a little bit rude or a little bit, you could get what you want. He may see, I hate to say this, but I feel like this for myself too. Nice guys finish last. So I think that if you're a little bit rude or ignorant or whatever it is, arrogant, it might spark something in him. Even if he comes off a little bit like of an asshole in the beginning, I still think it might do you some good. That's what the cards are saying anyhow. Which is funny because I would tell you not to act like that if you were just asking me my opinion. Moniz, what did he think of our encounter today? Okay. Are you comfortable like that, Bubby? He's not holding himself back anymore. He feels like he made it to the top of the mountain. Things move forward quickly. I think that whatever happened was good today, and I think he feels good about it himself. Oh, I missed a couple of super chats. All right, let me go back up. Alyssa and Isla. Okay. Alyssa, am I the only girl in Martin's life during the no contact? Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else around him right now. Nobody of significance. So when it comes up low like that, like it comes up like 33% chance, it's low. It's like he has a conversation with the woman that lives next door, or he has lunch with somebody he works with. It doesn't come up that there's anybody significant around him right now. All right, I think I'm looking for Isla now, right? I missed one for Isla. How long will it take until I feel better about finances? Okay, let's pull some playing cards. You getting hungry, Bubby? Have to feed you again? A little bit. Yeah, I know. You don't really care for that thing. Okay, the Jack of Diamonds. You could be feeling a little bit more confident in your financial situation before the end of this winter. The Jack will be the number 11, 11 days, 11 weeks. I'm thinking sometime before the end of this winter, you should start feeling a little bit better. Or you should be feeling a little bit more confident in your own financial situation. Finances, that's the thing about finances. It's money is energy. It flows in, it flows out. The more that you keep it flowing, the more fluid it will be. We have the ability to call money into us. Sometimes we just get stuck in our own heads about it. All right, where am I? Oh, I did that one. Gracie, has Connor been thinking about me a lot? Whoops. Oh, man. Dropped it. It does show that he thinks about you a lot and that you bring him a lot of happiness because the Sun card is here. The Sun card shows up. That's one of the best omens that you could get. So yeah, he does think about you a lot and you bring him happiness. Okay, Gracie, does Connor want me to text him? Yeah, and it also shows that it takes some pressure off of him when you reach out to him first. I wouldn't suggest doing it a lot. I would do it every now and again, but he does like that. It makes him feel like, not that you're running after him, but it makes him feel like it takes some pressure off of him. Anna, second part of that, did he walk away from me or what? Okay. I don't think he walked away from you. I don't think he walked away from you. If he did, it would be something that would be temporary, that in the scheme of things wouldn't hold a lot of weight in the long run. So sometimes momentarily somebody may like walk away or think they can't do it anymore, but over the long haul, it's like he's not walking away. He's either coming back or this is just a brief moment in time. I wouldn't worry about it. I think that you're going to reconnect with him. Oh, I'm really far behind here. Okay. What the heck am I? Okay. Here I am with Shay. What does my professor think of me? Okay. Your professor thinks that you're full of passion and potential. The Death card is here, which means they feel like you can transform into anything. If they come down hard on you, it's because they expect a lot from you, because they think that you're very capable. You're a very capable person. They also feel like you're very strong and that you, I think they have a lot of respect for you and they think that you're capable of a lot. So if they come down hard on you, it's because they think that you're capable of more than you're showing them at that moment. I missed a Gracie super chat. All right, let me go back up and see. Gracie, if I missed one from you, can you send the question again? Because I can't find it. And I have a bunch here I got to get through, so I don't want to waste the time looking. I'd rather if you could just send it again. Just saying, is the new love in my life for real or what to expect? Okay, let's see. You know what? It shows that the new love in your life can be real if you leave in the past what's not working. So if there was something in the past that was somewhat of a disaster, you walk away from it, and this new person, you're going to have to work hard on the relationship, but it can be for real. It could also be a soulmate connection. Now, you do have like an old betrayal or an old hurt in the past that could be resurfacing. Don't bring it into the new relationship if you choose to move forward in this relationship. Keep that Whatever happened in the past happened in the past. Don't bring it with you into this new relationship. It does look like there may be some arguments and bickering, which could have something to do with the old relationship. But it looks like this new love could have some serious potential. The Queen of Swords. When will George and Catherine end things? Okay. The Four of Diamonds. 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. The month of April or sometime before the end of the winter. I'm thinking it's going to happen before April. Could be over the winter. It's coming. It's coming. Lauren wants to know, will I conceive this year? Okay. You got a 70% chance that you will. So I would think it's probably going to happen not in the first couple of months. If it's going to happen, it's going to be like springtime. Ah, knocked over my thing. I think I'm at Shea Queen. Will the Libra continue to try to get back with me if I turn down his offer? Okay. If you turn down his offer, I think he's going to try again. I think he's going to try again. I wouldn't turn him down too many times because I think he's the kind of person that's going to get the hint pretty quickly. But I don't think that I don't think he's going to give up after the first try. I lost my spot again. Star Child. How is he feeling about me and when will he contact? Okay, let's see. Contact comes in before the spring or early spring. If he's somebody from your past, he's returning with an offering of love and a relationship that's built on solid ground. Now, it may not happen until the spring, but when it comes back, he is legit. If he's somebody who you speak to frequently and you're wondering where the connection is going, the same thing. You can still be hearing from him, but I don't think that the relationship moves forward on solid ground until the spring, but when it does, it's solid. Cade, how will Gabriel feel about the text I sent? How will Gabriel feel about the text I sent? Okay, I'm not sure what you're going to say to him, but I would be careful only because You've got the Tower in reverse and you have the Hierophant in reverse, which would indicate a mild crisis, or he may not take it that well. You also have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which could indicate walking away but not knowing why. So it could be the kind of thing where just feeling a little bit turned off or just feeling a little bit uneasy or something. I would be careful with the way you word it, because especially when you send text messages or emails, you don't know how the other person is receiving it. You know, you can be saying it one way and they could read it another way. So just be careful. You know, you don't want to make matters worse for yourself. Anjali, will I buy my own house and when? I do believe you're going to buy your own house. Chances for you to buy your own house, I'm going to say sometime this summer into the month of August. So you may start looking, not the summer, the spring. You might start looking in the spring and finally find something in August, or you can start looking in the spring, find something in the spring, and then move in August. But late spring to August comes up very strong. Queen of Swords. Why did George end things? You know, I think that George is trying to be good, or he's trying to be on the straight and narrow, but it's not going to work, because look at what's happening here. You've got the offering of love and something that's meant to be. So, you know, I hate to say this, but sometimes people manipulate situations. Sometimes people, they try to, you know, fit a square peg into a round hole, and they do their best to move forward and stick with it and be committed to it. But you can only force something for so long. And it's like cutting you out of his life is not going to cure the problem, because that's not where he really wants to be. So he may think that he's doing the right thing, but this is like a temporary thing. I don't know. I don't believe it's going to last for that long. There's too much that's showing up around you guys, or it's too strong. Queen of Swords, what should I do to get George back? What I would do is I would give it a little bit of space. I would give it a little bit of space, see if you hear from him. I think that you will, and then proceed forward. I don't think, you know, sometimes if you just let things go a little bit, like they can burn themselves out. You know, you don't have to do anything. And then, you know, it's like in the back of his mind anyway. Like, I'm not really buying this, Catherine. Oh, did I wind up missing one from Gracie, or did I get them all? I forgot now. Isla, will I be able to keep my car? Okay. I think you're going to be able to keep the car. Isla, general love. Okay. You got magic around you. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The world will be at your feet. And you could have some fun, carefree times with this person. You may even spend some time either going to the beach or around water. They come in, they're going to come in, they're coming as a fire sign, but there's a Virgo here too. So it could be like a Leo on the cusp of Virgo, or it could be like a Leo with a Virgo rising, but they seem to be very down to earth for a fire sign, and they seem to come in with a lot of adventure. So like there's different things they want to do. They may want to go to the beach. You may need to make a decision, and you're going to be, excuse me, setting up boundaries. So you're going to be the kind of, when you meet them, you're going to be like, okay, listen, this is what I want. This is what I won't put up with. And I think that this relationship can be great for you. If you're not with somebody, it would be somebody new. If you are with somebody, it could also be your current relationship moving forward. Aaliyah, future of the commitment with the man named E, insight and advice. Okay, let's see. What's going on with E? You guys have a soulmate connection here. There's a soulmate connection here, but you may be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. The relationship is going to get restored back to balance. So you might have some anxiety around this situation. I would let it grow organically. You have a lot of strength. You have the strength to do what you have to do to get through this. It does show that there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you, and there's an undeniable soulmate connection here. There's also a lot of passion with the Ace of Wands. I would let this grow organically, and I wouldn't apply too much pressure. I don't think you need to force anything. I think things are going to fall into place for you. And it seems like when things fall into place, it happens really fast and overnight. Like things just click. Malika wants a general reading. Okay. Well, you got happiness on all levels coming in here in 2020. You've got the Magician, you've got the world at your feet. You could either have a job promotion or get a new job where you're making significantly more money in 2020 than you were in 2019. You also have a little trip around you that you may be going on vacation somewhere, maybe not until the summertime, but it looks like it's either across water or to water. And you may have a decision to make when it comes to love. It could be between a Libra and an Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But overall, I think 2020 is going to be a pretty good year for you, especially when it comes to finances. Let me put you down for a second, okay? All right, you rest right there. Okay. Good girl. All right. Susie, I missed his call. Will he call me back? He's going to call you back, and I'm glad you missed his call. I'm glad you missed it, because now he can wonder where you were, what you were doing, and why you didn't answer. He's going to call you back. Don't worry about it. Colleen, question above. Damn, I don't see the question. Anybody see Colleen's question? Colleen, can you post the question again? I'll answer for just saying. So should I go forward with my new love or keep hoping for a reconciliation? Okay, I wouldn't make the decision for either one. What I would do right now is move forward. Oh, my battery's going to go low. I would move forward with the new person. And then if the husband comes back, then you make your decision then. There's no harm in keeping both of these people around you right now. I think that it's healthy. And I think that the more people that you have around you, the more choices you have, the better off you're going to be. This way the ball's in your court. Yeah, I would move forward with the new person, see where it goes, see how you're feeling, and then make the decision when your husband comes back, because I think he's coming back. TD, well, the Aries asked to see me soon. Yeah. Could be within the next 2 weeks. Alyssa, which career is for me, mortician or a pathologist? Okay, mortician. Right, pathologist. I think the mortician one is more for you. This is going to sound crazy, but the feeling that I get with the mortician for you is that it's unusually calming to you. I don't know. That's what I get. Susie, is Steve coming out of this silent phase? He is, absolutely. You got 3 aces. All right, yeah, no more super chats because my phone is going to die. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to come on 3 times. And one time, I'm going to do a donation one for my fund that I've been raising money for. The other 2 times will be regular ones. And I'm going to try to stay on longer because tomorrow I should have more time home. Colleen wants general love. Okay. You've got a Leo here. When the Leo shows up, if you're not with anyone right now, this Leo shows up, use your intuition. The Empress is here, which you know what that means. Money, love, abundance. Be careful if you don't want children because it could be the birth or the conception of a child. The 10 of Cups is here. You have happiness on all levels and the Magician. Now, if it's not a Leo that shows up, a strong character shows up, and this person means business. The cards you have here are excellent. If you're not with anyone, you're going to be meeting somebody very soon. The Queen of Swords. Are me and George meant to be together? Okay. I get a 70% chance that you should be together, plus the High Priestess, which makes it even higher than that. I can't say that you're going to be together forever or that I think that you're meant to be together until the end of time, but I do think that there's more to come from this relationship. And that's what I have to go with. You know, it's like somebody that's married for 20 years. I consider that to be a pretty successful marriage compared to, you know, these days, people don't stay married for that long. So would I say that they were meant to be? Yeah, I would say that that's meant to be, even though it may not last forever. General reading for April. You've got a fated meeting that comes in here out of the blue that transforms your life. That could be with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or and Aquarius. They could be coming in with an offering of love, and I think you'll regret it if you don't take them up on the offer. Hasti. What's in store for me and Mr. M, Libra Sun? If you have not spoken to them, they come in out of the blue. You take a chance. You're prepared to move forward. You guys could end up in a relationship that's pretty significant, but it might not be the most balanced. One person may be doing a lot more work than the other. However, the relationship does move forward very quickly. So, the relationship moves forward quickly. It may be out of balance, though. You may find that you're doing more work than the other person is. You know what? I would still roll with it because I think that it's going to eventually level out. Ah, damn, I lost my spot. Ashley. Are things changing for the better between Joe and I? Can I trust that he won't hurt me again? Okay. Things are changing between you and him, but you're still feeling burdened. I think you're going to have to use your intuition when it comes to whether or not you can trust him. I do think that he wants things to get better between the two of you, but I can't say that he's going to be perfect. And I wouldn't trust him 100%, not right now. I think he's going to have to prove that to you. Ashmita, why did RJ use the pic he sent me as his Facebook profile? Did you tell him that you liked the picture? Because I think he thinks you like the picture. I think he thinks you like the picture, and that's why he's using it. Ashmita, is he worried I haven't messaged him in a few days? He's not worried, but he has taken notice, so that's a good thing. Shay Queen. Okay, baby. If he has the other options, why would he try to get back with me? I'm pretty sure he's probably dating. It's so confusing. Okay. He does have other options, but look at what it shows. He's somebody from your past returns that brings you happiness, that's full of love and adventure and spontaneity and fun things. You know, it could be the kind of thing where he feels like he's got to give other people a chance, or he's got to see what's going on or see what else is out there. But then he comes back to you because that's where his heart is. But, you know, you can still be dating other people too, and you can still do your thing. You don't have to be sitting around waiting for him. I like the idea of you having other people around you too. April, is Jay the Libra trying to communicate with me telepathically? You know, I don't think he's trying to communicate with you telepathically. I think you're the one that's picking it up. I don't think his intentions are to send it out there, but I do think that you're the one that picks it up. I think you're more intuitive than he is. Sun, what does my friend Autumn think of me? Okay. And moderators, you can get your questions in. You know, it shows on one hand that she's got a lot of respect for you. On the other hand, it shows like mild jealousy. I would be careful because I think that in some ways she's jealous of you. In some ways she kind of wants to be like you. But overall, I'm not totally trusting her 100%. Anyone, whenever that jealousy shows up, I always get nervous because it's a very strong emotion and people they do bizarre things under jealousy. Ashmita, why didn't RJ reply to my message a few days ago? Well, he may have been feeling a little bit out of balance and a little bit unconfident, so that's why he didn't, but he will, because you've got the justice card here. So he may not have answered you at that moment. He may answer you later, but he does get back to you. Or he, next time you speak to him, he may mention it. Sorry, I didn't get back to you, this, that, and the next thing. I don't think it's a big deal, but I do think that he was either knocked off of, he was a little ungrounded, a little bit off. I hate when people don't answer back, but okay. Oh, I have one more for Colleen that I missed. Oh, is that the one that I asked her to retype? Okay, if I had meaningless sex with someone, will it prolong my love from coming in? No. No. I'm going to ask the cards, but no, I don't believe that. No, it's not going to prolong anything. So, it's like, here's the contradiction when it comes to life. On one hand, sex should be the most important thing or the most intimate thing in a relationship, right? But on the other hand, it's like sometimes sex is just sex and that's all it is. And it always brings me back to this story that I always tell about A Star is Born. So my favorite movie, which was so inappropriate for children, my mother used to let me watch because I always loved music, was A Star is Born, which, if you've never seen it, with Barbara Streisand and Christopher Christopherson. I didn't even watch the new one because I'm afraid it might ruin it for me. I love that movie when I was really, really, really little. Like, so inappropriate for me to see that as a child. But anyway, I love the soundtrack. And even as an adult, I worked on all that music with my voice teacher because I loved it so much. There is a scene in this movie where Barbara Streisand as Esther Hoffman, comes home, and she had either had a fight with John Norman. I don't remember what happened. I think they had a fight. She comes home and she finds this young reporter skinny dipping in the hot tub or in the pool in their house. And she knows that they had sex. And, it's just like, it's like she knows that it was just meaningless sex. It meant nothing. Which is not to say it doesn't hurt somebody to find your husband with somebody in the pool, but she knows that it was something that he did that was out of his ego, not out of his heart. And at that moment, it's like you just kind of realize, like, it was just sex. It's not the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? Now, that's when you just have that, you just have sex like that with like a random reporter. Now, if he had carried on a relationship with this reporter for years behind her back, it would have been different. But it was just a random thing that felt good at the moment. There's nothing wrong with doing that, especially if you're not with anyone right now. It's okay. If you think that it's going to prolong something and you put that out into the universe, then that's what you're going to get. So just be careful with your own thoughts, because sometimes we're our own worst enemies. And no, I don't believe it's going to prolong anything. Okay. Who is this here? It's Sarah. If you're really having a crisis and you need me to answer, you can go ahead, do it. I'll answer you last. I'm just going to answer for the moderators, and then I'll answer yours. And then I'm going to go because my battery's going to die. Otherwise, I would stay on longer. But I'll be on tomorrow a couple of times. I'm going to try to do one maybe in the morning. I have an appointment in the morning, so maybe not until the afternoon, evening, and then again later on at night. Okay, Mel, because of my past, my love life has been pretty fearful and angry. Will I ever get over the fear and the upset? I think that you will. I can understand it. I definitely have my own fears and stuff. Yeah, you got 99% chance you're going to get over it. But you know what? It's the same thing. It's like putting that fear out into the universe. That fear is so strong, it comes back really, really strong. You know, so that crap manifests fast. So I would say just be careful to watch your own thoughts. Because most of the time, we're like our own worst enemies. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. And if anyone wants to do the private readings, I'll have them tomorrow too. I'll have time to do them tomorrow, so you can send them in tonight or tomorrow morning, and I'll get to them tomorrow. Before I like to do them before I get on the live stream, and then I let them load, and after the live stream, I'll send them off. All right, guys, thank you very much. Tomorrow I'm going to do another donation-based one for my friend. So just so you guys know. And that's about it for right now, and I will see you guys later. Thank you all. Bye-bye.